G'day, I'm Jess Skarratt and welcome to Surfing Australia TV, coming to you from the iconic Burleigh Point. Well, we have a cracking show planned for you today. Take a look at what you can expect. Some of Australia's best surfers were put through their paces recently when the Hurley surf team conducted a training camp at the Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre at Casuarina in northern New South Wales. The team was put to the test by none other than former world champs Wayne Rabbit Bartholomew and Barton Lynch.
The HPC is just a phenomenon, really. You know, when I was a young kid, I couldn't literally have dreamed of something like this. You know.
Well, Hurley's all about innovation and hence the reason why we're involved in this Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre. And we want to bring those innovative techniques to surf coaching and physical fitness. That's why we bring our team up here, because it's an opportunity for them to train in this world-class facility, get the latest technologies and boost their performance with it.
Darcy Crumps from Avalon on the Northern Beaches, just around the corner from me. He's definitely improved a lot over the last couple of years. I've seen him around home, and I think the last year or two he's really stepped it up a bit.
Then, Kai Hing, he's at that level where he's representing his country in national teams. He's at that pro junior level.
Rabbit's just Rabbit, just the old legend. He's just here, just looking on, just doesn't really say much, but he's just smiling and you can just see him just busting down the door.
Till Vanna from South Australia, he's the oldest boy here this week, and I think it just shows a lot of power, and it shows that as we get older we're going to still be able to be committed as he is. He's really brought a lot of maturity to this camp.
This is about the third time that I've come back now to the Hurley High Performance Centre, and each time you get tested and you see how you're going from last time till now. It's really good just to see what you're lacking and what you need to excel in, and for the coaches or the trainers, they really tap into it. They have a way higher understanding than we do, so with their expertise and yourself, you know where you're going, so it's really good.
We don't want to prescribe these kids a training program. We want to try and break this mould. I encourage the kids to be creative and be artistic, because that's what's getting rewarded right now. Perfection isn't rewarded.
Jagger Bartholomew. For me, you look at Jagger, he's 13. He's doing some good surfing. There's some rough edges and some weird little bits and stuff going on, which is what you want at 13. You don't want this kid to look perfect and polished and just have this fantastic approach at 13 and go, well, I don't really know where the improvement is here.
It's really about creating proper movement patterns. There's no point putting fitness qualities onto dysfunctional movement. With these kids, I just want them to be gymnasts. Basically, aquatic gymnasts.
The trampolines here are definitely, I guess, the main form of innovation for surfing. Just being in the air for longer and feeling where the board is and understanding where to look when you're in the air.
The aerial awareness is the biggest thing in surfing at the moment, and the Hurley High Performance Centre's all over it. They got the coaches knowing what they're talking about now. They're not just saying, oh, maybe try and get a little bit higher, try and go faster. They're actually getting really in depth of what you have to do, and now they got the gymnastics centre here, a part of it, try and make it actually feel like you're surfing. So they're really picking up on all the little details, and it really helps you.
And then kids like like Jordan Fowler, is really aiming at the ASP Big Wave World Tour. There's really a focus now, and so he's heading in that direction, and under the guidance of Barton Lynch, and he's got a lot of heart, and gosh, you need a big ticker to do that.
I'm Cooper Chapman, I'm 20 years old, I'm just qualified for the Prime Tour, and I'm chasing the dream of qualifying for the
full credit and hats off to Andrew Stark and his team at Surfing Australia and the HPC. They've really it's groundbreaking, and it's measurable results, and we're starting to see the fruits of their labour.
Surfing is really rewarding, but without the right instruction, it can get a little frustrating.
The Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre will help you achieve your surfing goals. Expert coaching, video analysis, technique correction, aerial tuition, and strength and conditioning advice.
High performance surfing for all surfers.
Check surfingaustralia.com.
From every corner of this great surfing country, the waves, the stories, our legends and our future. The freshest Australian surfing is here. My Surf TV.
Whether it's surfing jaws, shift sands or chopu, it's all heavy duty. Heavy waves require heavy duty equipment that's built to last. Outside of the surf, my life is no different. And that's why I use Milwaukee Power Tools. Follow me on my surfing adventures while I take on my biggest challenge yet, building my own home.
Junior surfing in Australia is riding a new wave of support with the announcement of the Subway Summer Surf Series. Organised by Surfing Australia, the 13-event series will be held around the country this summer and will showcase the best under 16 and under 18 male and female surfers. The ambassadors are 2012 World Champ Joel Parkinson and ASP World Tour competitor Laura Enever. Time to check out the national launch.
It's just a great thing for Subway to come on board and fill the void, I guess, that's been missing in that age bracket for quite some time. It's a really good stepping stone and platform for junior development to go on to a world stage.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be an ambassador for the Subway Summer Surf Series. When I was young, I had so many events to compete in, and I feel like just recently there hasn't been as many for the junior surfers, and for them to have this opportunity and Subway to come in and sponsor this amazing event. There's going to be 13 events all over Australia, and it's going to give so many people, like so many of the grommets around Australia, an amazing opportunity to just step up and I guess have what me and Joel had, where we just had so many events.
Subway's very excited about partnering with surfing. It's a perfect fit, promoting healthy, active living. It's really summed up with our tagline, Subway Eat Fresh, Surf Hard. Subway also encourages healthy, active living through our better choices. It's good fuel throughout the day, so if you're out surfing in the morning, it's a great way to keep you going.
When I was a kid, there was probably only a handful of really good junior kids, and now there's probably like 50, really good ones at least. So. Yeah, it's fantastic, Subway's come on board with Billabong and it's just Surfing Australia. It's great, the more events for the kids, the better.
Yeah, it's great. All the groms are really good. They come from all over Australia, and every day, we surf together and have fun.
Yeah, I love it. Aggressive and still fun in the water, but yeah, we still have a very good times.
Oh look, the standard is unbelievable, in every single division. I'm kind of in that world again now with my sons, and to see them competing against such amazing talent, and every division, every heat is incredible, it's in such a healthy state.
Yeah, the Subway Summer Surf Series, it's a fantastic new junior development program that we're initiating this summer, and really proud to be partnering with Subway on the program. It's 13 junior events all around Australia for under 18 and under 16 kids, so it forms a really important part of our junior development pathway.
The level of junior surfers coming up, and especially with all the girls, I see a lot of them all running around, and I've been up to the High Performance Centre and done some camps and seen them all there, and I mean there's so many girls coming through, and I just want to be that big sister sort of image for them all and push them and help them in any way they can. So
it'll be exciting to watch because that age bracket now is, you know, they are so talented.
Calling all surfers. From August 1st to 18th, Coffs Harbour, New South Wales is playing host to the 2014 Australian Surf Festival. And for the first time ever, it includes the Wahoo Australian Bodyboard titles. With almost 500 competitors competing across 5 surf disciplines, this promises to be the greatest Australian surf festival yet. But that's not all. Check out australiansurffestival.com for further event details.
With succulent steak and smooth caramelized onion sauce, you'll find our new steak caramelized onion and cheese sub totally irresistible. Try not to fall in love with the new steak caramelized onion and cheese sub at Subway for a limited time.
Australia's surfing stars of the future will be on show when the Wahoo Surfer Groms Comps National Series kicks off in September.
Yeah, the Wahoo Surfer Grom Comp's always so fun, get to meet new friends. Yeah, it's always fun to surf.
It's a really fun experience, you get to meet new friends, surf new breaks, surf all day, get lots of Wahoo toys and stuff.
They always give away so many giveaways and yeah, plenty of toys to play with.
It's always fun, always little gromways and fun toys and heaps of giveaways. Surf is always good.
The Wahoo Surfer Grom Comps are incredibly important to our sport development pathway. All the young kids out there from under 14 right down to under 8s, and we've got the parent assist division, which is great fun. Just offers them that introductory competition environment and in a really fun atmosphere. And Wahoo Beach Toys is such a fun, iconic Australian brand, and it really fits with Surfing Australia and surfing as a sport. We're regarded as the #1 sport in the country as far as fun and coolness. So in that regard, we're very aligned as good partners and good brands, and really excited to announce this new 3-year partnership. And the winners of the under 14 divisions actually win a fantastic trip to the Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre, so they can go and really see what it's all about to train as a champion athlete and to really just get a good feeling about that whole athlete development pathway.
Oh, it's so good. We get to go travelling everywhere, and they just have such a blast playing all the games and surfing different breaks and trying to come home with the trophy and the skimboard or the ring or the ball or whatever they can win.
Yeah, I've done a lot of Wahoos, won like 4. So competitive. Yeah, it's always fun, but I love winning.
The Subway Summer Surf Series will put junior surfing on a new wave this summer.
With 13 massive events.
Kicking off with under 16 and 18 boys and girls divisions.
Don't miss out on competing against the best junior surfers in Australia.
Adding to the high stakes, don't miss the chance to win a 3-day all expenses paid Subway surf camp to a Surfing Australia's High Performance Centre.
Go to surfingaustralia.com to enter.
Subway Summer Surf Series. Eat fresh, surf hard.
Surfing is really rewarding, but without the right instruction, it can get a little frustrating.
The Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre will help you achieve your surfing goals. Expert coaching, video analysis, technique correction, aerial tuition, and strength and conditioning advice.
High performance surfing for all surfers.
Check surfingaustralia.com.
Vegemite Surf Groms is the world's only national junior participation surfing program. It offers youngsters aged 5 to 12 the chance to develop strong ocean awareness and beach safety skills at a really influential period in their lives. And of course, it's something that they can embrace for a lifetime. It is super easy to register. Jump online, visit surfgroms.com, and here's a taste of what they can expect.
Myself and Tom are down here coaching our afternoon group. We both coach from the beginners right through to advanced. It's kind of the fundamentals of getting in the water safely and being able to just kind of learn how to read the ocean and manage your board safely. We coach in the water and on the beach, depending on the levels of the kids. When they're new to the sport, we have instructors out in the water with them, talking to them about the conditions, teaching them how to use their boards and how to catch waves. Level 1 Surf Groms is where the kids will be introduced to the ocean for the first time. We also get a lot of kids who are quite nervous about the ocean entering at this point as well. They ride whitewater waves and are only in knee-deep water. After level 1, kids move on to the second level of Surf Groms. We up their progression in their surf skill. They'll start to go out into deeper water, their confidence will build. You'll find they start to do little turns, catching unbroken waves for the first time, which is really cool. Also start to learn quite a bit about ocean awareness and beach safety. We teach them how to identify a good surfing spot, spots to paddle out, checking out where some dangers are and how to identify those dangers themselves. And then they'll start to progress out the back as they get a bit better, and we will paddle out the back with them and do the same thing in kind of the larger green face waves. Into the level 3, the instructors start to step back a little bit. The kids start to do it on their own a little bit more. They will become a bit more independent, start to develop a real correct surfing posture, and they will start to turn quite well at this level, turning from left to right on the whitewater. Start learning how to identify other surfers in danger and what they need to do to raise help for those other surfers. Level 4 Surf Groms, we go much further out. Because of this, we need to learn how to duck dive correctly. We're going out into up to 4-foot waves, and it will be above the head. So those skills on how to get through and manage larger waves are now introduced. Often we'll paddle out the back at this level and take the boards away from the kids, and they'll have to swim to shore. Just like if a leg rope was to break, which does happen sometimes in surfing, they get to a point where they're ready to come off the soft boards and go onto the hard boards. And at that point, they should have the ocean skills and awareness to be able to send them out on their own and coach from the beach. So we'll give them some objectives to go out there and try some different manoeuvres or try some different skill sets on the waves. So our approach here on the beach is to really give the kids the skills and knowledge on how to learn to surf and eventually get to a point where they can do it on their own. Because it's it's very fluid. We work with the conditions we have on each day, and every day those are a little bit different. So it keeps us thinking and keeps us pretty excited having something new to work with every day. And the kids are pretty keen. They get really excited too, getting out there. And
don't forget that you can find out everything about the program by visiting surfgroms.com.
Groms.
We always wanted to surf, but didn't know how. Then Mum found out about Vegemite Surf Groms.
You get an awesome Quicksilver pack. We learn all about the ocean and catching waves, and they have the best instructors.
It's like, woohoo! Anyone can do it.
Party wave?
So give it a go. Just go to surfgroms.com to join.
See you at the back!
Duramba on the Gold Coast recently became ground zero in the grommet universe for the annual Oki Grom Comp. With 99 world champ and event namesake Mark Occhilupo looking on, Groms from around the country tore apart the waves. The event was for under 12s, under 14s and under 16s, and the level of surfing was through the roof.
The Oki Grom is probably like one of the biggest Grom comps in Australia. All the kids just kind of come together from like the age of 8-year-olds in this comp all the way up to 16, and you just go down to the beach and yeah, to have Oki come down and put on an event like this, it's the 11th year now, and yeah, it's just awesome to have like a world champion put on a comp, get to meet him, and yeah, it's an amazing opportunity for kids to get to surf in this comp.
And I don't wanna leave or ever change the scene.
Now, we have some absolutely incredible footage from the team at mysurf.tv who are on location in Tavarua, Fiji, to get exclusive coverage of world champions Joel Parkinson and Kelly Slater trading 8-foot bombs at perfect cloud break. Check it out.
I think Fiji for me is just it is my favourite place to come. It's got everything, you know, when your event's on, it's great, but even better to be here without an event. You know, it's such a nice place to relax, and I can easily come here for a week with a family and just hang out and have a week. And if there's no waves, there's waves. If there's not, there's not. I think for me coming here, the cloud break is the best wave in the world. You know, for me, I think I get more enjoyment and unbelievable wave to ride. And the tube is I guess what you're chasing out there, and it just has such a deep barrel. You know, it feels like you really shouldn't make a lot of waves out there, but you do. So it really always gives you that feeling that you're always chasing. Kelly's in sync with a lot of waves, but not as much as Cloudbreak. He knows every good wave, which wave a good wave looks like. He reads it better than anyone. a moment early in the morning where it just looked, you know, really deep ground soil, so it just had a really nice line to it. It only lasted a few hours, but you know, that's all you need is a couple of hours of pumping waves, and you know, it tops your trip off. My holiday's done and I can't wait to kind of get into the swing of things on the tour again.
Australia's surfing stars of the future will be on show when the 10-event Wahoo Surfer Groms Comp Series begins in September. For boys and girls aged 8 to 14, Wahoo's got you covered with beach games, giveaways and tons of prizes. It isn't just action in the surf. Go to surfingaustralia.com now and sign up for your chance to win an all-expenses-paid 3-day Wahoo surf camp at the Hurley Surfing Australia High Performance Centre. Wahoo Surfer Groms Comps, Aussie as.
Early morning netball, it's sideline coffee time. The boys begin stretching. Soccer's next, let's ride. Need another latte to cheer on the team. Dad and the 4 kids exhausted. Mum will be up for a week.
Introducing the all-new Kluger, Australia's latest and greatest place to raise a family.
My family, my surfing, my future, my surf TV.
Well, that's all we have time for on today's show. Thanks so much for tuning in. It has been awesome to have your company. For more information on anything that you have seen on today's show, just head to our website and don't forget to hit us up on all the usual social media suspects. I'm Jess Skarratt and I'll see you next time for more Surfing Australia TV.